We are back with another episode of Confessions. I am Audrey Zinanu and I'm taking over from Cindy. That means I am your host for today's confession, and before we get started, you can listen to our previous episodes on Spotify, Apple Music and YouTube, and also interact and engage with us on our socials on @JYE Pod on all social media platforms. With that being said, allow me to introduce my guests for today's confession. I have
Yvonne, Miss Yvonne,
Miss Abigail,
and Felicia.
Welcome, ladies, and thank you for taking time to join me in the studio. I must say, y'all are looking very pretty.
Oh, thank you as well.
Thank you. So these are my guests with whom I'm going to do everything with in today's confession. We'll dive straight into the story for today. Hello, Audrey. I came across your platform not too long ago, and today I want to share my story. Please keep me anonymous. I'm a level 200 female student at a prestigious university in the country, and I have this best friend that I have known since primary. To be honest, I really love her, but I don't think I can ever forgive her for what she has done to me. I thought we were best friends, and she thought otherwise. This girl and I live in the same neighborhood. Her family isn't well to do, so I used to take care of her during junior high school days and even to the university. We are in the same room thanks to my wealthy parents who are financially taking care of her. My father mostly visits us with provisions and food from the house, so I didn't think much of it when one day I saw him sitting on my best friend's bed and talking when I entered. He told me he was passing by and thought of coming over to see how we're faring. Fast forward, my friend started having a nightlife. For a quiet and shy girl who barely had friends or a boyfriend, she was always going out late in the evening and returning with expensive gifts. It was at this point that she started using an iPhone 13 that I started getting suspicious and thought she had gotten a boyfriend whom she was keeping secret. I was her best friend but not her owner or parent, so I didn't pry. However, one day I found her crying and looked very disturbed. I got worried and asked her what the problem was, but she didn't tell me and left the room to make a call, which I overheard. It was a shocker. My friend was pregnant and was rejecting the caller's demand to get an abortion, and was rather threatening him to marry her or she destroys his home. Another bomb. She was dating a married man all along. I got suspicious at this point and followed her out when she was going to meet the caller, who turned out to be my dad. Oh gosh, I felt so betrayed, angry and disgusted. My father denied it all, claiming he called to console her in his car. Long story short, my friend confessed everything to me, and now my father is asking me to keep her a secret from my mom and promise to take care of everything. I have sacked my friend from the room and blocked her, but I feel bad and lost. What do I do? Girls, what do you think about this?
This story or whatever it is, it's, I don't know, it's twisted.
It's so dicey.
I know, right? Like best friend dating best friend's dad. Actually, let's do something.
Yvonne.
Okay, so I feel the girl wasn't in the right, which is her best friend, wasn't in the right position to reject the dad. Because as a young lady and you are in the university and this man is rich.
Providing for you as well.
And everybody, like, you will be influenced, you understand? And he's taking care of you. So if you reject him right now, he's going to stop taking care of you.
Yeah.
Things are going to be awkward between all of you. When he comes there, when you visit them in their house, I feel she wasn't in the right position to reject the man. But I don't know what my other guests will say about this.
Personally, I can't support any of them because I feel like they are all partly at fault. I feel the girl wasn't content with whatever support the family, her best friend's family, was
giving
her, right? And if she was, when the man brought that offer, she could have turned it down. She could be one with the best friend, and then they would tell the mom about it. I'm not sure the mom is going to be like, okay, I'm not going to take care of you again because you are clean to me. She's definitely going to like support her. So I feel like the girl needed more money, she just needed more of everything she was getting. So yeah, she wasn't content. And with the dad, I feel he took advantage of the girl's vulnerability because, I mean, you're the one taking care of the girl and you left her with no option. But the girl also had options to say no. She had she had reasons to also say no, but she couldn't. So yeah.
She could have even said no and sided with the mom, as Abigail said, because both of them are taking care of you, right? And if you expose the dad's bad behavior, the lady can't say, I'm not going to take care of you again. You've even done her a favor of knowing who she's married to.
Yeah.
See? So she can't say she'll stop taking care of you. She would even be happy. Yeah.
Well, so do you think the best friend had motive all along?
No, I don't think so.
Abigail?
Along the line, I feel like yeah, she did.
I don't think she did, because I don't think so. From what I'm reading, it wasn't like that. It wasn't always like that. It just happened. Because if she had like the motive and everything, the girl would be complaining. Like if you read the thing, she would be complaining that the girl was making advances to her father and stuff. But then all of a sudden, it was like it just came out. It
happened in university.
Because she never complained about the girl being. So I feel she didn't know. I think it came out of
later.
The blue. And also, Luna was saying something that she could have gone to tell her mom and everything. You've not seen women that you've gone to tell them that your husband is cheating on you, that they will not be like the way they will treat you.
But this is a girl they've been taking care of for how many years?
For years.
And I'm very,
now.
very sure they have her trust. You get so if you come to me telling me my husband is like trying to make moves on me, I'm not sure she's going to like think you want to spoil her marriage, especially when you came with her daughter.
Yes.
So I feel
There are
like
some people that they don't care. Some people don't care.
You'd actually never know.
You
though.
have
people
to
don't
care.
care.
You have to care. Charlie, your husband. Hey, Charlie.
Are you supposed to trust an outsider than your husband?
No, not all. Some outsiders are really close.
No.
Family.
Yeah,
When
you've
you-
been taking care of her for years now, not like 1 year, like for years. So you have a bond with her and her daughter. Her daughter, they are close. So if you come with your daughter, like she comes with her daughter, oh, mommy, this is what daddy's trying to do. The mom will believe because it's her
Do you
daughter.
think her best friend will even believe? Because
Yes.
even in there, she was even saying that she had no right over the girl. So
Well,
she didn't even ask the girl who she
Yeah.
was dating.
Yeah.
if the best friend is able to back it with a proof,
Yeah.
I'm not sure they would
Yes.
think she's lying.
Maybe text messages are there. You bab.
Oh.
Yeah. So Charlie, you can't just jump into anything.
Wow. This is a very dicey issue. So if you were in her shoes, what would be the way forward, or what would be the best way forward to address this issue?
I mean, the best friend, right?
Abortion or no abortion?
I would have aborted it.
Because
Because I wouldn't like to destroy like this is a family that has given me hope. Like they've helped me a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing is actually going to destroy the family, but the child is going to destroy it even more. You understand? So I'll just abort it and then go on with my life.
I mean, you should think about your own happiness too, because me personally, I can't carry a child for a man who doesn't want the child. I mean, you're going to be unhappy for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Do you get me? I don't want that for myself. I don't want that for my best friend and then her family. So I would get rid of it.
Plus, he made his intentions clear. He wanted nothing to do with the baby.
Exactly.
And let's see, did the girl also say she didn't want the baby or the pregnancy? So I can't abort the baby. See, abortion, you can do an abortion, you can die. So me, if I was the girl, I wouldn't have an abortion.
yourself at risk.
My life, Charlie, not happiness.
Yeah.
If you are alive,
not
there's
happiness?
more. There's
What
more.
is life without happiness?
No, you are wrong. If you are not alive, you can't be happy. And I'm a boy.
No, but should you be alive and then
Be sad for the rest of your life.
The girl didn't say
sometimes
she didn't
you
want the
even
baby.
start
She was
hating
happy.
the child. Sometimes you even start
She
hating
was
the
happy.
child.
No, I wouldn't hate the child. The girl was happy. It wasn't stated that she wasn't happy with the child, like the pregnancy. She wanted the child. That's why she went to the guy, told him I'm pregnant, and the guy too is saying what?
If you were the one, would like that I'm pregnant with you, so you told me to go and get an abortion, and
I
I would
wouldn't
just agree.
get an abortion.
In this case, right?
No.
In this case, so let's say you decide to give birth and then you whatever relationship you had with the family, everything's going to like scatter, right?
Of course.
And then even if the man is like is willing to take care of the child, it will be the child alone. Your dream is wasted. I mean, because nobody's supporting you. Your family, you're not
200 girl.
I feel like with a man, once a man makes you aware he doesn't want a
something.
baby or he doesn't
get
want
rid of it.
something,
He's always going to be absent.
you should just know you never be happy with keeping what he doesn't want.
Already, you're going to live a life of remorse because you betrayed your best friend, and you like you did a lot of things,
and her mom who
You
took you as the
understand?
daughter.
and you're
It's
going
a
to have
lot.
a child too. The child will even suffer because you'll be hating the child for no reason.
Exactly. Wow. So my girl wants to know what the way forward is, what she should do about this whole situation, how she should address it concerning her father, her own best friend, deal with the whole issue. Like, what's the way forward for her?
I think
What do you think?
she should sit down with her best friend and know the way forward. If she would help or something, because men, like I feel, men have this they have this thing in them that when they see young ladies, you know, she should try and understand. I don't think the girl, men haven't made advances at her, so I feel she should just like try and understand the best friend, and then like she should talk to their mom too if they can help the girl. You understand?
Yeah.
And then
I feel like she should talk to her mom about it, and then whatever the mom decides, that's up to them.
I also think she should talk to the mom, and the dad should be exposed. I mean, that's what I want. He should be exposed, and the wife should leave the man. She too, she's financially stable, and take care of her best friend and her daughter. Sorry, yeah, that's what I think.
I hope everything plays out as it should. So let's get into morality. As a Christian with morals, what do you think is the best way to navigate this whole issue?
I think she shouldn't abort, because in the first place you've committed one sin, and there's a scripture, I don't know, all have sinned and fallen short. So you've fallen short at stage 1. You don't move on to fall short at stage 2 whilst you know that I've done one, I can prevent the second one. If you are a correct Christian, you would
You stand by your morals.
yes, thank you.
After falling short of God's
Yeah.
grace.
I understand what she's saying, but I won't take the risk and be unhappy for the rest of my life. Fine, she wasn't like, she couldn't say no to the man, and that is a sin. Like the way you cried to your best friend, and then like she was so pissed at you and everything, you feel it. You understand? You feel remorseful, and you feeling remorseful that you've betrayed your best friend and her mom. Are you going to give birth again to?
So because I'm feeling remorseful, that means you are trying, I'm pleasing a man. You see,
You're not pleasing him,
you are
but then
thinking
you are
of-
going to be unhappy for the rest of your life.
we are talking about Christianity here. You are thinking of pleasing the parents, their best friend. Charlie, yourself.
This is not pleasing.
You are-
No. You are going to be unhappy. You are going to give birth to a child that you are in the university level 2, and your parents don't have money. People who are taking care of you, you've betrayed them. Because I feel your best friend will definitely tell her mother. You understand, and they will not take care of you anymore.
Yeah.
Even if the man will give you money, he has asked you to abort it. So if you will not abort, who will take care of you?
They can even come to an agreement. The man, okay, you didn't want me to keep the baby. Now I've kept it. So you have to help me take care of the baby.
So
Money, everything.
What if he wants to take care of only the child?
No one, at least the child is.
And what if
Do
he
not
never even
forget-
planned of taking care of the
Do
child?
not
That's
forget-
why he asked
wait.
you to.
Do not
abort.
forget, you have your own dreams, you have your own aspirations, you have your own goals. If this child comes in right now, like everything is going to be on a pause.
It's on a pause. You didn't say it has been destroyed. It's on a pause. So far as you've paused, something has been paused. You can still
It will
play it back.
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's up to
Eventually.
the girl. If she's really serious about her whatever, her aspirations.
Where is she going to get the funds from?
See, it's not. See, people people are doing tiny jobs.
She's just in her early 20s, I think, right? Because
20,
level
you know,
200. She's
you
still
know
young.
how-
She's even still young to carry a child. Like, she's still young.
I mean, in some circumstances, abortion is right. We know that abortion is like, it's against everything that we do. But then you can't give birth to a child that you can't take care of. That, and then the person who impregnated you is telling you, I don't want that
Basically,
child.
realistically,
You
you know
understand?
nothing is in your favor in the situation.
Yes. And you know, you don't even have any option because your parents don't have the money.
Yeah.
You are in school. Why are you going to get the money? And finding a job in this modern Ghana is very hard. Unless you start your own business, which is like Purita or something. Because why are you going to get money? Do you know how expensive it is to take care of a child?
He had.
It's simple.
You can't even
just
take care of
abort
your
it.
own self. Someone is taking care of you, and you want to bring a child.
You understand? Just abort them and go your way. I know, like, every sin is sin in front of God, and He's going to forgive you all the time.
So you have to deliberately continue sinning.
You don't have
Is
a
that what God
choice. You
himself
don't have
knows?
a choice.
No, you can't.
You don't have a choice.
What are you even going to tell the child?
Stake here. You don't
My
have
happiness. See, who gives happiness? Isn't it God? So you have to leave everything in the hands of God.
What are you even going to tell the child that I slept with your
You
your
don't have
auntie's
to tell your
father?
child the past. Your child must not know
Your
the
child
past.
has to know. Your child has to know.
So you know the past of your parents or your mom. No,
Me,
you
I'll
don't.
ask my mom every time if there's
I
something I have
wouldn't
to
tell
know.
you if you don't deserve to know that. It's very shameful.
No, every
so you
child
don't have
deserves
to.
to.
know.
Every child. So
Me like this. Let me
really?
use myself
It doesn't
for an
matter.
example. Let me use myself for an example. So me like this, growing up, I didn't grow up with my parents, right? And then I was hearing stories like my dad left my mom before she gave birth to me. And there was just one time I was in my room. I don't know what happened, but I was so down. I felt like there is something I don't know and it's eating me up, but I don't know what it is. Do you get me? So I had to call my grandmom and then ask her what actually happened between my mom and dad. Do you get me? You have to be clean. You have to come clean to your kids. Trust me, because you didn't know.
Okay, this one you asked because it was pressing on you. If it's not pressing on the child, am I supposed to go and tell the child?
It
The
will
child is
definitely
happy.
press on
It
you.
wouldn't press.
you are being raised by a single mom, and the single mom, you don't know anything. Like you don't even have a trace of your dad.
There might be some questions, if not now, later.
You understand? You're going to definitely ask some questions, and then when the child keeps asking, you'll be sad. You don't know what to tell the child because sometimes you can brush it off that like go away. I'm not going to tell you anything. But you become unhappy because you will start thinking maybe you've healed from the past trauma. But when the child starts asking, you are going to remember. You are going to be unhappy.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you prevent all that by aborting the child?
You can just tell the child, maybe son, daughter, this part of my life is so hurtful. I wouldn't want to recall it. Just make the child understand. See, you guys.
You are telling me it is hurtful and it gives me the trauma and everything. I want to know because you are not telling me. You are keeping me in suspense. The child will let me know, will be asking. So it will be better you just abort the child. You understand? And then you leave a free. If they don't even take care of you, it's just you. You understand? You just ask for forgiveness and go
And
the right
what
path.
shows if you abort this child, they will continue taking care of you.
They won't.
Even if they won't.
I mean,
But it's the same thing. Whether you
They won't,
abort
but
or
at
you
least
don't
you don't have
abort,
a
or
child,
they wouldn't
so you
take care of
can't-
you.
you can take care. You can
take
do
care of
things
your own
for yourself.
self. Exactly.
What's the difference?
The difference
There's
is
a
the
difference.
child. You have two people now, yourself
God.
and then your daughter or your son. It's not easy to bring up a child. Trust me. It's
Have
really
you
not.
brought up a child before?
Yes, I have.
It's not. It's not easy at all. It's
You
not easy.
people.
So, on to my next question. Do you feel like there should have been more empathy with the best friend, not the person who did the action? I mean the victim, the person who's hurt. According to her, she sacked the girl from her room, has blocked her. So do you think she
Heavy
should
on
have
loyalty, man.
taken her time with the way she
Heavy
addressed
on
it?
loyalty. It's a no-no. It's a no-no
I
because you
mean,
have.
she's human. She's human. She's definitely going to get angry. Like, you are my best friend. I give you every single thing you want. My parents provide for you too. And you went ahead to like do something to the extent, at least do something with him, and then lie to me that you guys just go out. But you get pregnant and you demand, like, That's a big deal.
I can
So
forgive you,
you
but
don't feel like
we can't be friends again.
You don't feel like she could have handled it a bit better.
she could,
Than she
but that's how a normal human being will act. But then I feel she should rethink about it. You understand, and talk to the girl. Maybe there was a reason she doesn't know, so she should talk to her. Like blocking her to make you heal, make you calm down. It's actually good.
Yeah.
That when someone offends you, you just take time for yourself.
Out of sight, out of mind.
That's it's very good. But I feel now she should just talk to her, you understand? And then think, she should just put herself in. Because what if it was like you were in that situation? What would she have done? She's a lady too. What if she's also dating a man that is someone's father, but she has no idea? You understand?
I mean,
so
far it's not my father. No, but then I can forgive you, but trust me, we are not friends again.
Yeah,
'Cause I can't trust you with my
Things won't
friends.
be
I
the
can't trust
same.
you with my family. I can't even introduce you to someone. And you can't be my friend, and then I'm going somewhere and I'm hiding you. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So
All right.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. So she confronted her dad, who in turn asked her to keep her secret from his wife or her mom. So, do you think it will be best for her to keep it a secret from her mom, or it will be best for them?
Never. She shouldn't keep that a secret. If she does, I'll come and lash her wherever she is. It's not
Because
right.
it would feel as if she knew about it the whole time.
It's a sin too. You're covering up for your
I
dad.
mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it's very hard that you are the one who introduced your friend to your parents. You understand?
I didn't introduce her for you to come and propose to her, have sex with her.
But
and
it
get
will be
your-
hard because you know how your mother will feel.
But
Yeah.
you still have to.
Yes,
You
you
know,
have
if
to
she
know.
finds out somewhere else, it's
Yeah.
not going to look good on you.
Yeah.
Plus, imagine this: your father asking you, the person who's taking care of you, asking you to not tell your mom.
I'll tell.
You're my dad. You can't stop taking care of me. That's no option.
I'll
Please,
tell
I'll tell
Papa.
my mom. Because
Well,
You can't come and disgrace our family like that.
I mean, if it's for me, I'll take my time before I tell my mom. I'll ask my friend, and I'll talk to my friend first, and then.
What
I'll let
are
her-
you talking to your friend about?
exactly, I wanted to ask you.
Are you going to tell her, oh, your friend, I'm going to tell
No,
my
I
dad.
want
What
to
do you
listen
think?
to her side of the story. You understand? I mean,
Then
she
you would
would
also
definitely
have to,
already
you would also have
hurt.
to you would also have to go and then talk to your dad because you can't just listen to her side of the story.
No, I know that my dad likes young lady. Obviously,
No,
they are-
please, she doesn't know.
men-
She doesn't know. In the story.
We know.
She doesn't know in the
We
story.
know. We know.
She
we
didn't say
know.
that. She didn't say that to the story.
We
Please,
know, but
no.
we know.
We don't know.
We know.
If you would talk to your friend, then I feel like you should also talk to your dad.
Yes,
Because it
this
could
one-
be your friend was even like pushing herself. But
Yes.
You can't
You
tell.
have
know.
to hear from your dad's side.
I mean, she will definitely have proof of text and stuff. So
plus her dad, according to her dad, took care of both of them since JHS through to university. So we actually don't even know how long
they have
this
been
thing
together,
started
you
or how long it
understand?
went on. We have no idea.
And then
So-
when you tell, like, when she tells her mom, like, her mom will start reflecting on a lot of stuff. Like, am I not good enough? Like, look at this young
Yeah,
girl.
she has to feel that way.
yes,
I mean,
because if your husband was not capable of being a husband, you have to think. Maybe it's not your fault, it's his fault. He wasn't correct.
So what if the mother already knew that this is what was going on?
it's
between
too
them?
so.
Then
you
it's a
coming
plus
clean
on
is-
the best friend's
Exactly.
side. you know,
on her daughter's side.
and the pregnant girl too. Because you know your husband likes doing this. So if you come and hear that he has impregnated someone, you
You
will
could
not be
have said
surprised.
no. You'll be surprised because this is
But
the girl
you know
you've
that's
been
what he has
taking
been
care
doing.
of.
Okay, you'll be
You are expecting the
surprised
girl
more.
to be like to keep
I
some
think
loyalty
she'll be surprised
because
with the person the husband
Did it with.
Exactly, which is the
That's
girl.
what will actually take her by surprise.
Sure.
Okay. I see.
For this to be a rape case, would you still advise her to abort the child or keep it? If it was a rape case.
No.
A rape case.
For a rape case, no.
why?
Rape case momusi dabi.
Hey!
Rape case nim nipa no wa
No.
rape wako.
No,
That one
they're talking
there you
about-
keep that.
They are talking about if she was raped by the girl's dad, right?
Yeah,
By
but
the
this
girl's
was a rape
dad.
case.
I don't think she
the
should
law
abort
the
it.
law is going to
Hey.
actually like say something for the girl.
Because-
He would probably
because
end up
that one,
taking
she
care of
has
the girl and
someone.
then the
Because
child.
law is part there, she shouldn't abort so that the law will deal with him. This one because
Yes.
law is not
Because-
part there. She should abort. Hey,
Because
who
who
take
take
care
care
of
of
you?
She has someone. They can actually take half of the man's worth for her.
You see, why won't Hakim put his property in his mother's name?
Oh my god. Girl. So
Well, yeah, me personally, if it's rape, I will still abort it.
Yeah.
For me,
Because you can't trust laws here in Ghana.
You can't
You can't
trust them,
trust.
If you have money,
Especially when the man has money.
Yes.
You don't have money.
I know. Oh, Charlie. That's your mobile car.
And you have to ask them your mobile.
and wouldn't maybe the best friend wouldn't have even believed it.
If it was a rape case,
Yeah.
Because she saw an iPhone. She saw her using an iPhone.
okay, that means you had consent. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
If there was a situation where she was raped and at that moment she came to tell her best friend without the phone and going out at night, it would be okay. That one. you
Well,
were
sometimes
raped.
your friends are aware of the people you are dating and going out with, but something can happen. Then the person you claim you are dating, then he's like he will rape you. Nana.
but I feel like if it was with a rape case, as in involving the father, the friend would have been more sympathetic with the
Yes,
woman.
because this one is
Definitely.
rape.
definitely.
Yeah,
It wasn't the right way.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just out of her hands.
Yeah.
So Yvonne, please, as an individual, will you date your best friend's father?
I mean, no, I won't.
Are you sure?
Yeah. One thing about me is I'm actually a shy person when it comes to like my friends' family members. If I'm cool with someone to be their siblings or their mom, but their dad, all my friends like have big dads and like, but I have never spoken to any of them. Anytime I go to their house, I just enter their room and I'm okay. I don't think I would ever do that, because if someone did it to my dad, I would have just killed you or poisoned you.
Oh my god.
Because like I know how emotional my mom is.
Yeah.
And I was actually raised by like a single mom, right? But then she recently found love, and then
You
if
were
I'm
raised by a single mom, and you don't want the girl to be the
no, me, I kept on, since I was growing, I kept on asking my mom, and it kept on bothering her all the time.
I feel things would have been a little easier if you were raised by both parents,
Yes.
right? Obviously.
Yes.
So it's always good you
My mom is very hardworking, so like she didn't make
Okay.
like us suffer for anything.
Thank you.
So I wouldn't. It's not advisable.
Single moms doing the most as usual. Abigail, please be honest. Will you date your best friend's father?
only when the man is not married and then my best friend is cool with that. I'm being honest.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Or the woman is dead.
Exactly. Yeah.
My dear, please, would you date your best friend's father?
I wouldn't mean that. I mean dating.
We have a serious Christian in the
I
studio.
know. Maybe dating. No, I'll not even look your way, crowd.
I see.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So all in all, I believe this was a very good discussion, and I hope she's been able to get what she needed from this interaction. So far so good. This is where we end for today. I had a good time with my guests, and I hope to have them in the studio again. Anything you like to say before you leave, girls?
Okay, so I'll give a shout out to my people in the studio right now. They actually did a very good job, like very excellent job with the meetings and everything. Like, yeah. And I want to say hi to my mother. I want to wish her a belated happy Mother's Day. And I love her so much. And then God bless her for everything. Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy belated Mother's Day to all mothers out there,
All of
especially
us.
the single
Mom.
parents
Yeah.
out there. We love you guys.
A lot.
Love you so much.
Oh, shout outs to everyone in this studio. My architecture boys. I love you so much.
Hey.
Okay. I had a good time with my guests, and I hope to have them in the studio again. Audrey MFAZINANU is my name, and I was your host. We will be back your way with sports next on JYE. But before that, listen to our other episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. And also follow us on social media at JYE Pod. Bye.
Bye.